Off to the Pistons. And that does your confidence, guys. No favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the forwards are Hayward and Favors, Exum and Burks, their backcourt, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Favors with the screen. Burks kicks to Hayward. Hits it from three-point range. Hayward's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, I tell you, I thought the Jazz had a big year last season. Looked much tougher than before. A big part of that is how Coach Quinn Snyder helped the team grow. He looked like a perfect fit in his first year with the franchise.
And here's Utah.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, Greg, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
Roten dishes to Okafor. That's good.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
A lot of NBA teams have been outright buying developmental league teams. I mean, the Jazz did that last season. They purchased the Idaho Stampede last March, and we see more and more of that happening. One-on-one affiliations between D-League teams and NBA teams.
He came off the screen and finished with authority.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Pick by Okafor. Roten the pass to Okafor. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Okafor's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, last year the Jazz acquired the Stampede from the D-League. It makes sense. They'll have a designated place now to develop, Greg, all their young talent.
And Kevin, it's really a key for the Jazz to have those extra minutes available for all those young talents to get an opportunity to get confidence, but also to learn your system. I think more and more NBA teams will follow this route of buying D-League teams.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
That one is no good.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Okafor with a screen on Gobert. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And there's Roten, and that's good on the assist by Thompson.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Exum kicks to Gobert. Hayward outside. Back to Gobert, and he slams it one-handed.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And you know, Gordon Hayward was involved in one of the more fascinating NBA draft stories. It started after his father confirmed that Gordon would submit his name to the draft, but would not immediately hire an agent.
Yeah, reportedly, Dad created a highly detailed 2-page questionnaire that he gave prospective agents, which is not something that's typical.
Now here's Hayward. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Very well done that time. Found the best look possible.
Gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Roten dishes to Thompson. Passes it to Noel. Roten kicks to Okafor. Takes the 13-footer. Gobert with the block. Hayward goes in, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night.
And on the topic of Hayward hiring an agent, it was reported that the questionnaire was just the beginning, and that prospective agents also went through quite a grilling. In addition to that, you talk about a thorough process. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Jazz. 5 to shoot. And here's Covington from the arc. Rebound, Utah.
You know, back to Hayward, obviously his first NBA contract was subject to the rookie wage scale, but his second contract, 4-year max deal. So whatever the Haywards have done as far as agent vetting, it's paid off.
Now here's Favors. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit. Here's Hayward. That's good. Hayward's got 9.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
And in an era where so many guys take the money and run, Gordon Hayward did the best he could to live up to his new contract. Clark, last year, a 4-year max deal signed heading into last season.
Yeah, and the way max contracts work nowadays, even the couple of mid-tier guys are getting it. A trend that will probably continue, at least in the near future. I don't like it, though. There are only a small number of guys that are really max contract players in the NBA.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Covington passes to Noel, and stolen by Favors. Now here's Hayward. He's covered by Roten. And here's Burks. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And when you get back to Hayward, last year his points per game were way up. But really impressive, his shooting percentage. His shooting percentages were way up. That's a big step forward, I believe, in his development.
Exum with it, and Roten picks him up defensively. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. To halt the run, and he connects with the jumper. Roten's got his second bucket.
My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
A nice shot by Exum. And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz out in front, leading by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Derek Favors, known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I mean, I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
So on the floor for Utah.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Jackson, the three ball. Shot's good. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. Hayward was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. There's the pick. Outside Jackson. Embiid the screen. Inside. It's tipped. Hood dishes to Booker. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
The Jazz have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Here's Jackson. He feeds it to Stauskas. Pass to Roten. From deep. Shot is no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Clark Lyles, one of the many great players to come out of Kentucky and be eligible for this draft. He didn't wow as much as his teammates. I'm telling you what, he can play.
He's got a lot of game. He's actually one of my sleepers, Kevin, because he can do everything well. He can handle it. He goes both ways. He can shoot it. He defends. Really good IQ. I like this guy as being a surprise producer as an NBA player.
So it's Utah now. Nato, guarded by Jackson. Hayward on the wing. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, next team.
In a moment here to check out the stats for Hayward. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 19 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
Thompson, he's checked in for Tony Rote. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. On the wing, Thompson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Landry, banked in off the glass.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Here's Ingles. There's a good screen. Down low. It's blocked. Outside Jackson. It's tipped, but he stays with it. Clock at 4. There's Stauskas, and they get it back. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Landry. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Dishes to Booker. Here's Ingles. To the wing right side. Hood kicks to Ingles. Jazz passing it around. Nato now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. Gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Jackson drives in. Feeds it to Stauskas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz leading by 7. Pass to Wiles. There's a good screen. Here's Hood. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Hood's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Stauskas with the bucket. Utah's gone 4 of 6 from outside the arc tonight. Now the dish to Hood. The pass to Booker. Right wing. Nato. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Puts it up from 12. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Stauskas.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Jazz lead by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.